Hey, welcome back to the party family. It's your boy Mark, aka Amani, aka War Peace Rock, aka KK if you know some, aka no, but there's a lot. We could do this all day, but that is not what you're here for. If you know how to read, you know exactly what you're here for. And if you've been here a while, you recognize these bad boys. Hey, Miami. Hey, shout out to the hometown. But yeah, like I said, if you've been tuned into Monday Magic and some of my other readings too, then you know these oracle cards real well. And you know that they hold a very special place in my heart. So I'm very excited to be here to help you all make your own. And yeah, and it's just very exciting. I got some pre-cut paper already, so you guys can use whatever you want to use. Index cards, regular loose leaf paper. I wouldn't suggest that. Something I would definitely suggest using something a little more sturdy, something that can hold itself a little more. But yeah, whatever feels right to you, definitely go ahead and have fun. Honestly, don't limit yourself. But yeah, you could even use construction paper if you'd like. I'm trying to think of other paper types, but cardstock. Yeah, really, literally anything. I'm trying to think, what other logistical stuff do y'all need to know? That's about it, really. You can use some scissors if you like. I'm gonna personally just be folding and ripping. Just get better and more predictable results that way, honestly. But besides that, all I got is some paper, a Sharpie to write on, or write with, and that's it. That's the tool list. And yeah, just an open mind, really. But yeah, as far as making the cards and deciding what words you're gonna want to deciding what words you're gonna use. For me personally, I'm a very intuitive reader, so the biggest thing for me was to keep my conscious mind out of the way as much as possible. So for the most part, I was just writing and just kept writing. Like I prepped all the cards first, and I just went through them and just was writing as many things that just came, and just allowed it to flow right from mind to the hand to paper, and kept moving without thinking, just to really get by the conscious thought and really get to my subconscious, which is where a lot of the intuitive interpretation happens. So it's like, yeah, just really wanting it to be straight from there. So when the cards present themselves, it's speaking directly to me, directly to parts of me that I may not consciously even be aware of. So yeah, that was an important thing for me. But if you're somebody who's not connected to your intuition like that, or not used to reading anything, or especially intuitively, then you might want to go for a more straightforward approach when it comes to making your words. Like for instance, I have a card in there that just simply says red. And that's come through in readings as all type of things. Like sometimes it'll be a stop, energy of stopping, like a stoplight or a stop sign. Sometimes the intuitive hit is the root chakra, which is red. Sometimes it's just like a passion, energy, just all type of things. But if you're somebody who wants a more straightforward deck, then you might elect to just write stop on the card, or write root chakra, things that are just very straightforward. They kind of just, hey, this is what it is. And even more than that, you might want something even more direct than that, as far as like, you can have a card that says stop overthinking, that's a direct call to action, like stop that. So when it comes up, you know exactly what it's communicating to you. Something that says go eat something nice, or go call grandma, like literally anything you can think of will work. So definitely don't put too much pressure on, like, oh, that's a good enough word, or oh, that's a silly word, or that's a silly phrase, or that's stupid. Like, it literally can be anything. Whatever talks to you, whatever will help you when you need it, works. So if you're somebody who needs certain reminders, hey, put that on a card, you know, and in a moment you might shuffle and it might come out and tell you exactly what you need to know, you know. So the more they speak your language, the better. Because at the end of the day, it's you, and that's the whole point. So there is no right, there is no wrong. There's not a certain set of words and phrases that you should have in there. It's really just whatever serves you the best and allows you to understand just exactly what's going on and what's being communicated to you from you. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to folding. So hopefully by now you know what you're using, and yeah, and you have a general idea for how you want to approach it. I think that's everything. If anything else comes to mind as far as just things to remember and things to know, then I'll let you know. But yeah, enjoy the ride. I'll kind of show you how I'm doing as far as with the paper in case you want to do it too. I'll just start with one. And like I said, this is already pre-cut in half, so the folding will be a little less. But if it was a full page, it would just be, that would be the first fold anyway, just folding in half. So then everything else after that will be the same. So. Yeah, okay. Since it's already in half, I'm gonna go this way. Well, actually, gotta make sure they'll end up the same size. I think they will though. And if anything, I'll just cut them down. We'll make it work. Okay, no, I'm gonna fold it this way. Boom. So yeah, if it was a full paper, the first fold would have been half, and then this way. The shadows coming, or the light coming through the paper creating shadows is messing me up a little bit. So I keep adjusting and thinking like it's the front part of the paper, but it's like it's just the shadow from the back. So I'm gonna do it down here and then I'll lift it back up. And don't fall into perfectionism, y'all. Have fun. Prioritize having fun and allow everything else to kind of happen. Because if you find yourself getting frustrated as you're making them, it defeats the whole purpose. Don't let that happen, gang. As I sit here and crease the paper trying to get it perfect. Y'all chill out. All right, that's the first fold. And then just gonna bring it down and bye-yow. We've got action. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Bless you. Damn, I was really about to hold that one back and then I let it out. So it felt kind of weird. See, not perfect, but effective. But yeah, and then I'm gonna try to just rip it here, because if I can rip it here, actually, yeah, I'm gonna try to rip it there. If I can rip it there, I think that leaves just like one more rip. So boom, fold. Make sure it's really, really creased, which is what's gonna make it easy to rip apart. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely not perfect. You see, I'm just ripping. I'm ripping it just by pulling it apart. can definitely tell which parts were really, really creased hard and which parts were not creased as well. So that leaves 2 halves, and then I'm just gonna do the same here and here. I could probably put them on top of each other and do it together though, so. Boom, just like that. 4 cards. Hey, 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 hey. Make it rain. Making it rain oracle cards, y'all. But as you can see, it's a little bigger than one of the OGs. Or, I don't know, that Miami card seems a little small. Let's see. Oh no, yeah, it's bigger than all these. I'm also realizing they're not all even the same size. Yeah, it's just a tad longer. Kind of see. So yeah, I'll probably just cut them at the end. Just cut that little excess part, just to make it as close to the same size as possible, but I'm not gonna make it a big deal, honestly. But I'm excited because I haven't added to my cards since I made them that first time, and I just counted a couple days ago, and it's 126 approximately. I didn't do a second or third count to confirm, but yeah, 126. So definitely excited to be adding. That's 4. I'll probably do like maybe just a couple more rounds just to kind of continue to like show y'all how I'm doing it. But yeah, I'll probably end up just adding 4, 8, 12, probably like 12 or 16. Unless I get rolling, I'm just like, yeah, I need to add a whole 100 more, then hey, we'll see. But yeah, folding. Remember, if this was a full page, and boom. Out the light to make sure it's lined up. Make sure it's creased real good so you get some nice rips. Then rip away. And it's not really like a rip, it's more like a pulling apart type of rip. It's not like a separation, really, not even a rip. Yeah, these came out way better than that first batch. No, I love y'all just the same. What do you mean? My bad, they're a little sensitive. Put them together, do another fold. 4 more. Sorry. Can't help it. So that's 8. Do 2 more. Y'all know the drill at this point. If it was a full page. Good old crease. That rib gonna be smooth. Ooh. We call that butter where I'm from. Yeah, man. Don't overthink this, man. I promise you. Don't try to make yourself seem crazy or like this is something you can't do or something you don't know how to do or you have to be super psychic with all your third eye and 7 eyes and 15 eyes all open. Like anybody can do it, man. Like I said, if you're really doubtful, you feel like you really can't, then hey, make it as straightforward as possible. Just write exactly what you want to mean to where there's no interpretation at all. Need to be present. I'm over here talking to y'all about word selection while we over here making our cards. Tripping, man. Maybe somebody had skipped ahead and was trying to write while we were doing the card creation. I see you. I picked up on it. Over here energetically gaslighting me, huh? Making me seem like I'm tripping. Not good, buddy. That's 12. All right, one more. You already know the deal. Full page. Drop that top down. Then we're going to hit him with the Hadouken. Close the book. Hit him with the crease. Like it's Easter Sunday. You already know. Yes, sir. Then you're going to hit him with the... Close the book again. It's looking like a mighty fine card right there, ain't it? Appreciate you. Turn to a crease by the time I'm done with this. Whew. Okay. Now it's time for the separation. Hey. Then put it back together. And of course, if you're doing a full page, you're gonna have more than just two, I think. But, you know, I trust that you can figure that part out. But yeah, the process is the same. It's just maybe another extra round, but you get the gist. Rip. And bam. Just like that, we have 16 new cards. Hey. Hey. Cue the music. Ew, that was nice. I need to practice. Yeah, making it rain has never been my thing. Yeah, y'all know how, man. Somebody send me an instructor. Gonna be needed one real soon. But yeah, man, we did it. So now, if you're all ready, and if you're not, of course, do the little pause thing, because I know y'all gonna need more, you know. This is just my booster pack. For y'all just to get started. You might need some more rounds, so yeah, pause if you need to, rewind if you need to. Yeah, whatever feels right. You can start and keep going with me and then go back and make more, whatever, man. If you don't know by now, it's your world. There's no right or wrong. So yeah, since I made it rain, these are all topsy-turvy and in different orders and stuff, but it's go time. So this time around, I'm probably gonna do the same thing, just start writing. I don't have anything in mind at all, honestly. Ooh, okay. Okay. So I'm just writing, not thinking, just writing. Whatever comes up, honestly. supposed to be a star. That been look crazy, yo. Holy cow. Damn, I kind of want to make more. Okay, show y'all what I made so far. Little star. Toronto. Freedom. Freedom. Oh, freedom. Don't mind me. Should. Blood. Ooh. Investigate. Schedule. Redemption. Ted. Oxygen. Actually, that would have been carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide. Huh? Turtle. Ninja. Spaghetti. Black. And then a little plus sign. But yeah, I think I might do a little 8 more, some slight. Definitely not feeling complete, So I'm gonna honor that. Let's make some more, y'all. She asked me if I do this every day. I said often. Not so many times you like the way, not so often. Hey, the weekend. Let her rip. Okay. Got 8 more, man. Remember, man, you're not limited to even words. Like, you can draw numbers, you can draw pictures, look at anything you could think of, anything that feels right, honestly. That's the biggest thing. If I can get you to understand anything, it's that there are no rules with this at all. It could literally just be a bunch of sounds and whatever. Okay. So I'm done with my new 8. So that means I made 24 total plus the original 126. Hey, that perfectly puts me at 150. Look at that. But David, please walk. Bad. A series of just dots. I figure like the first thing I kind of was like being scattered, lack of direction, monotony, just kind of like the same thing. Yeah, that's just a few things. Just outer space. You feel like stars. Yeah, who knows? We'll see when the time comes. Square. I really felt called to leave this one blank, which I'm excited about. I wonder how that's going to come up in different readings and stuff like that. Hey. And magic. And minus to go with that plus sign that I wrote earlier. But yeah, that definitely feels more conclusive. And I'm excited, honestly. Yeah, this star. Y'all go ahead and send some love for this star. Just going over some of them because I realized they look a little faded compared to the first batch as far as the Sharpie goes. But yeah, if you want to draw pictures and little illustrations as well with your words, or that works too. I know I already said y'all could do what y'all want, but different ideas keep coming to mind. So just offering them up just in case it sparks anything for anybody. I'm just still going over them, by the way. They look much better. And if you're still here, you're a real one. You're a super, super real one, because by now, you know, you have all the instructions. You already know what you're doing. I could have easily clicked off and kept it moving. But if you kept with the spirit and are actually making them with me, I love you a lot. All right, I think I'm pretty good with these. Could definitely keep writing and keep going, but I remember I said that perfection was not welcome here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let good enough be good enough, dog. Yeah, if you're a recovering perfectionist like I am, good enough is gonna be your best friend. That has to be the new standard. Because if you're a recovering perfectionist like me, you know that perfection cannot be achieved anyway. Because no matter how good and amazing it is, you can always find a hole to poke in it. And if you're a really good perfectionist, yeah, you're able to poke holes in things real well. So, good enough is going to be your best friend as far as combating that. For anybody who needs that tip. And find the empowerment in good enough too. Like when you're able to decide, all right, that's good enough. Feel very empowered in that and be proud of yourself. That's not easy. I think I'm done. Smooth operator. I really keep hearing that song in my head. Smooth operator. I'm done. Hey, I have 150 Oracle cards now. And y'all were here. Y'all were part of the magic. So yeah, as you guys tune into Monday Magic and different readings, as you see the new cards come up, feel special because you were there. You were there when it all happened, man. And I'm definitely a very sentimental person, so that means a lot to me. And I hope you do, or I hope you are. You do feel special when those moments happen. You're like, oh wow, I remember when he wrote that card. Because hell yeah, I would love to be there for those things. So if you ever see a video and it come out, you can feel free to comment and be like, hey, I remember when you wrote that card. And I'll be like, I'll definitely reply to you with so much joy and happiness because, yeah, it's the little things that are really everything to me. Hey, we got action. And I didn't even have to cut because I feel like when I put them in, they fit just fine. So we'll see. Let's give them a whirl, man. Let's see what comes out. See if I can will. I was gonna say if I could will one of the new cards come out, but wait, maybe it's a fluke, you know, maybe it's a fluke. And yeah, shuffle whatever way feels good to you, man. I'm definitely not a shuffle master. Definitely, I usually just kind of hit one of these, place cards in random spots, put some in the front, some in the back, some in the middle, kind of just do that over and over again. These are a little less sturdy, so I get a little less liberty when it comes to that, but I'm definitely not a shuffle warrior. One day I might be though. I definitely love watching somebody hit a nice ass shuffle. Like, whoa. Should be feeling like sorcery. Yeah. Ooh, propaganda. One of the old ones. I'm not gonna read anything, so if you get any intuitive hit when you see them, then hey, maybe it's for you. Hey. Oh, all the new ones just fell out. Not my deck rejecting my new cards. Question mark. My deck's like, who are these? Damn. Try again. Yeah, my deck is pretty rude at times. What the chill, bruh. Be nice, bro. Couldn't just be y'all forever. I'm telling y'all, look, who are you? Yeah, so definitely when you're making your words, man, make sure you're speaking the language you speak. Don't put a bunch of stuff in there that you feel like should be in there, a bunch of buzzwords and words you don't even use or anything like that. Like, the more you can make it, the better. This meditate card keeps coming out. It's always a nice reminder. I could definitely go for some meditation. Okay. Dang. Again. Minus. Go down the rabbit hole. This one kept coming out too. Mind your vibration. But yeah, and the more you use them, the more bonded you'll be, and the more you'll be able to pick up on, the patterns, the pattern recognition, and what certain things like to communicate to you, and just different things like that. But yeah. Kanye, stop asking. But yeah, so right now I'm just kind of shuffling just to bond with them a little bit, as well as just to allow y'all to see the different stuff that are in here. If you are new, if this is your first introduction to my Oracle cards, then this is just a great way for you guys to see what type of stuff I have in there. 777, Black Mirror, our new friend Turtle at the bottom. LOL on the split. And this minus card seems very active. It keeps coming out. I'll probably just do a couple more and then let y'all go. Let y'all explore your own decks. Conspiracy. Then no at the bottom. Enough right under that. 222. 222 under that. Question mark under that. Overstayed welcome. Yeah, my cards definitely are not shy to let me know when they're done. When they're done, when the energy's done, all that. WTF again. Freedom. Nobody's keeping y'all against y'all will, man. Oh God. And I just saw this, but then I kept shuffling and then it just flew out. Well, not even flew, like kind of floated up and descended down. Oh my goodness. Kanye came out and Tupac, which is giving me like that unapologetic, but also that Gemini energy, which might be significant for somebody. They're both Gemini men. And then Stop Asking came out with them. And then Pronto at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Yeah, my Oracle cards seem to know something I don't know. And want me to shut it down. They're done talking. Freedom, WTF, like dang. I did not make those new cards for y'all to have new ways to tell me to be quiet. And then I just split to try again. So yeah, have fun with your cards, man. Definitely have fun with them. Doesn't matter how many decks you purchase, how many, whatever. It's just, can't nothing talk to you the way you can. So definitely enjoy your experience with your deck. And definitely don't hesitate to let me know how it goes. And look, Follow the Love came out. Cut it. Yeah, these cards at every turn keep telling me, shut it down. And then yes, at the bottom. Go out. Listen to some music. Air. Yeah, they're telling me do anything, but please get the fuck out of here. All right, y'all. All right. I'll follow the love because clearly there's none here. But yeah, have fun and beware. If you got a lot of personality, don't expect your cards not to have a lot of personality too. So if you rude and you talk to people crazy, they might talk to you crazy. Hey, don't be surprised. So I love y'all. This was really, really fun. I definitely want to continue to do things like this with y'all. Definitely let me know how your experience with it goes, and if you already have your own deck, let me know how your experience with those have been. If you're making one and you just made one for the first time, hey, welcome, and I'm so proud of you. And you the shit. So I'll talk to you later, and oh yeah, this has been amazing, and thank you so much. I'm Mark, and I'm out. Peace. Hey. See you later, dog.